One fateful night, Batman found himself pitted against an unstoppable force. The Justice League, his own allies, turned against him. They were not merely coming to capture him. They had one mission: to kill the Bat. It started with Wonder Woman. The warrior princess crashed through the Wayne Tower with the force of a war god, shattering steel and glass as if they were paper. In a split second, she had Batman by the throat, hoisting him into the sky. No words, no hesitation, only raw, unrelenting power. But Batman? He never panics. Even with the Amazon's blade aimed at his heart, he was already thinking 3 steps ahead. In one swift motion, he activated his Bind of Veils, an artifact designed to warp perception itself. The strongest warrior of truth fell for a lie. She believed she had already won. Standing frozen in the middle of Gotham, she was out of the fight. Then came the Flash. A force beyond human comprehension, the Scarlet Speedster blitzed through the battlefield, each strike landing with the force of a bullet. But Batman had anticipated even this. His armor, more advanced than the military technology of entire nations, reacted at the speed of thought. With a flick of his wrist, a specialized tracking device latched onto Barry's suit. A second later, a frictionless surface materialized beneath the speedster's feet. The result? Flash lost control. Tumbling through Gotham's skyline, he crashed into a building and was out before he could register what had happened. The attacks didn't stop. Aquaman was next. The King of Atlantis, a being who could crush bones with a single blow, prepared to unleash his fury. But Batman had no time for honor. A high-density magnesium carbonate foam engulfed the Atlantean, draining every drop of moisture from his body. With every movement, Arthur weakened. With a simple, cold statement, Batman sealed his fate. There's no honor in a street fight. 3 gods had fallen, but Batman knew the real fight had just begun. A shadow cast over Gotham, a force beyond comprehension. Superman. In an instant, the Dark Knight was thrown through entire city blocks, concrete and steel crumbling in his wake. Even with all his preparations, facing the last son of Krypton was unlike any battle before. This wasn't just Superman. This was Superman infected with Joker's toxin. His voice was warped, his movements erratic. The symbol of hope was now the embodiment of chaos. A smile stretched across his face, unnatural, twisted. And yet, even as Superman grinned, the battle raged on. Batman had one last trump card. His fists, laced with microscopic red suns, each strike draining the Man of Steel's energy. For the first time in the battle, Clark bled, but he laughed. And as he laughed, he retaliated. Entire buildings collapsed under his heat vision. The sky turned red with destruction. Gotham trembled. Batman had designed his armor to withstand Superman's wrath. But the Joker's Superman was different, unpredictable, relentless. The moment Batman's shields fell, he knew he had seconds left to act. Kryptonite gum, a synthetic polymer laced with deadly green energy. One desperate move, he spat it into Superman's face. And just like that, the fight was over. The Man of Steel fell. Batman had won, but at what cost? The Justice League, gods among men, lay defeated. Not by power, not by brute force, but by strategy. Batman was the only one left, standing, but he knew this was only the beginning. The real mastermind was still out there. Joker,